as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with Turner, so yes.
A pleasant good night, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome.
Gear up, guys, and get ready for the best thing happening on a Thursday night. This is the Cycling Podcast here weekly with Andrew Adonis and myself, D. Wade, for cyclists of all levels. Andrew, it is the 207th edition of As the Wheels Turn, and boy, we have a big show tonight.
Yes, boy, pepper the bun me, I got eat salpicon. Boy, pepper the bun me. A pleasant good night. Yeah, I think that's something. Yeah. Welcome all. Like D. Wade said, we'll have a beautiful show tonight. DR in the house. We see DR looking on.
Yes, we have the cyclist Eunice from Medina from DR joining Dominican Republic. Welcome.
So Dean, a lot of races to talk about and a lot of races coming up.
Yes, lots of event going on here, Andrew. It seems like, especially in the master scene, it seems like we don't rest at all, man.
No rest.
No rest. So it is a little tricky thing, and I'll talk about that later on, how to manage resting, recovery, and also racing, because we race so much, right? We race regularly twice a week, but sometimes depending on, races just pop up. It can be 3 times. It could be Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? So you have to really manage recovery, resting, along with racing, and if you get it right, you can somewhat be pretty consistent. But I'm excited to be back. Obviously traveling, I've missed a couple of shows, and then the family was in town as well. So we took off. I believe last Thursday. I can't keep track of the days anymore. Everything is flying by so fast. But I know you have your usual stuff.
Birthdays, of course.
Yes.
I do have my. Well, I tell people call me and give me WhatsApp. I get calls, texts, everything. So thanks to all the folks who are sending for the birthday greetings.
And then when you get through with your long list, pitch it over to me, because I've got some special things going on as well.
All right. Okay. So let me start. Pepper the bun me, June. Pepper the bun me. I got eat salpicon. But it's all fun. Oh, big up Mr. Kevin Logan, providing food and taking care of us.
Kev is the man, rock star. Not only that, but he's providing a lot of other things too, which we'll get into later.
Always, yes. So first, let me start out. Darwin Lodge, aka the Underdog, celebrated his birthday. We have Mrs. Natalie Lovell, the wife of Giovanni Lovell. She celebrated her birthday. Francois Avila, cyclist, celebrated his birthday. Coming up this Sunday, Warren Coe, the guy when you have the race for, will celebrate his birthday. We have Sora Kerr, a farmer cyclist living in New York.
Okay.
I have my brother, Jack Erdones, celebrates his birthday tomorrow. William Erdones, but we call him Jack. My sister Irma Erdones, heavenly birthday to her. Carl Duncan celebrates his birthday.
Rhonda?
Yes.
Rhonda Wade.
You know who Rhonda Wade?
No.
You know who Rhonda Wade? Well, that's a special person.
Really?
Yeah. So
Rhonda Wade. I want to know.
Sorry.
Yes.
My cousin Joycelyn McGregor celebrating her birthday. Jody Williams, the brother of Patrick Williams, celebrated his birthday. Miss Jennifer Kanaki, granddaughter in Jael Moreira, right? That's how you pronounce that. Jael Moreira. And we have a special person, Karima Roca. That's the wife of Enrique Gongora.
Okay, the Willows Bank crew.
Yes, and she is the sister of V12 and Kenroy Roca, all among the second family. We have Keith Nunes. Keith Nunes, the father-in-law of Mike Mann. And we have heavenly birthday to Miss Yvonne Mary Kanaki. Heavenly birthday. She is the mother of Miss Jennifer Kanaki also. So she have 2 birthday greetings, the granddaughter and the mom who had passed away. So you have your list?
Fantastic. Yes, we have some birthdays. Did we mention Kenroy Smokes Gladden?
Nope, so.
Kenroy Smokes Gladden, the very consistent cyclist from SPD. Smokes, I know you're watching. Big up yourself. Big congratulations and blessings to Smokes on making it to 45. Definitely a great example of a human being, hard worker, has a beautiful family, his wife and his cyclist kids as well. Always dedicated and always riding with his heart, and soul. So enjoy the birthday week, Smokes. You were at it this morning, did very well, made a bid for it. We spoiled the party, but there's more parties coming up, so I'm sure you'll ride very successful on Sunday. Enjoy your birthday. Dijon Hyde, my old training buddy.
Okay.
He had a birthday as well, I believe, last week. So happy birthday. And of course, the queen of the family, Ronald Bonner Wade. We celebrated her birthday. That was last Saturday, but I was celebrating it from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Why? Not a celebration.
So I'm a little bit, it's funny, I'm still a little bit under the weather. Usually all that partying and celebration runs the body down a little bit, so I have to build back up, get some rest. So I've been doing that, and it's coming back around just in time. But happy birthday to you. It was a beautiful time. We all enjoyed, the whole family enjoyed the birthday, so looking forward. I love birthdays, by the way, and it shows that when people are happy, they do great things, right? Mm-hmm. Because the Lord said, go out and multiply, and that's exactly what they did 9 months prior to December. Mm-hmm. Because if you notice, a lot of birthdays are in December, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Including mine.
Exactly. The 19th?
Yes, the 19th.
Yeah. So we'll celebrate that shortly. But yeah, guys. But I want to do some special shout outs, Andrew, to some of our fans. I ride all over this country, and I swear every time I stop somewhere, someone is hitting us up. Man, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and I gotta give you a personal message from a gentleman, and I forgot his first name, but he's from Bomba, mm-hmm. and they're farmers and carvers from Bomba, right? Bomba is through the Mascal Road,
right? Mm-hmm.
So I met them at the store. I met them at the store, and the guy said, "Oh, D-Wade cyclist, right?" He's like, "Man," he's like, "I tune into Mr. Ordonez every race Mr. Ordonez do, right? Every race Mr. Ordonez do, I tune into his races." He said, "Tell him, man, thanks, man," and keeps us excited, and we look forward. I said, "How about the show?" He's like, "Definitely. What? I don't miss a show." So I'm sure he's watching. So Ras from Bomba, big up yourself, and thank you very much for the support. Also, the folks out in Willows Bank. Man, those people are so, they're humble and so filled with love. And it was fun, and we'll talk more about that race, but it was fun to be there. But I want to shout out some of the top fans from there. Obviously, V12 and his entire team, his wife, watch it all the time. We have Enrique and his wife, they watch it all the time. But the biggest fan of the show, and he said, "Yo, D-Wade, I'm the biggest fan of cycling, and I'm the biggest fan of the show." And it's Byron's Pope brother, but we call him Baptist, and he lives there in Willows Bank. I used to live in Barrelboom. He grew up in Barrelboom, but he moved to Willows Bank, and he's always tuning in. Man, he's such a good guy, humble guy, and just truly just love cycling. And it's funny, you talk to some of these fans, Andrew, and they will tell you, they break it down to you, because he was telling me, obviously his team is, Byron's team,
right?
DJ Alliance, Anthony Mala DJ Alliance, and he was telling me, he was breaking down all the riders to me, really illustrating, hey, this one, that one, and what this one should be doing and that one should be doing. All positive, right? Positive influences. So big up yourself, Bap. Always a pleasure talking to you, bro, and continue supporting us. Obviously, you will continue supporting cycling and keep that same positive energy. That's the kind of thing we love, right? So we always enjoy that. Also, coming from New York, my good buddy from New York, you'll know this name, Norman McCallum.
Mm-hmm,
You know that name, right?
Yes, I know him, basketball player.
Yes, no, superstar basketball player. So I want to shout him up. He's definitely watching. He said he missed the race this morning. Did you went on as the Wheels Turn page or
No, it was Erdogan's Bike Shop, and then I uploaded to YouTube, so it's as the Wheel Turn's YouTube channel, it's on.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I sent him the YouTube link, and he said he was going to watch it, but he sent me a text, and he said that to give Mr. Evan Chubby Jones on his birthday. His birthday is today.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you know him, Evan Chubby Jones.
Probably.
He was a great midfielder for several soccer teams in Belize back in the days. And also a happy birthday to Raul, aka RJ, and his wife. Right? So happy birthday to them. Vanisha, his wife Vanisha, they are on the 5th and the 7th. So the 5th couple of days. So the 5th and the 7th of December. And last but not least, of course, Makalam celebrating his birthday on the 6th. So, boy, Maka, there's a lot of celebrations. So you got the 5th. Well, you have today, which is today's the 4th, right?
Today's the 5th.
No, today's the 4th.
The 4th, man.
Today's full moon, the 4th.
I don't really study date on a day. Honestly, I studied days, date, not you have to remind me.
So today's the 4th, so he's got Chubby the footballer, birthday. So the 5th is RJ, Raul, and Vanisha. Those are good friends from New York. When I used to go to New York on the road trips, we used to always play dominoes and grilling out and stuff like that. So RJ and his wife Vanisha, 5th and 6th. 5th and 7th, and right in between Makalam is on the 6th. So happy birthday, guys. And he also wants me to give a shout out to the one and only Ismael Sanchez, aka Papa San. You know him?
I know people by face, not by name.
And his birthday is on the 11th.
Okay.
There's a lot of birthdays in December, right? So big up yourself to the New York crew, Makalam. Appreciate the support. Guys like that, I definitely want to recognize. Like I said, on the fan. This is kind of like a fan recognition type thing I'm doing this month, right? Being the end of the year.
Yeah.
But every week I'll call out some of our top fans and people who just unsolicited, they reach out to you and they say, hey man, you guys are doing a fantastic job. And Andrew, he was one of the first to reach out to me and say, hey, what you and Andrew are doing a fantastic job with the Caribbean Cycling Championship. So the broadcasting crew, he really enjoyed that. And he said that everyone that was on that panel brought a different dynamic to what was going on. So again, I want to say thanks to the crew, Dave Yearwood, yourself, Miss Simone Bell, and also the guys behind the scenes, Austin Castro, Fresh, Raja Marston, and his technical teams, all those other folks. But like I said, Makalam reached out to me personally and gave me a call and said, hey, he enjoyed it quite a bit. I also had a call from Ian Middleton as well. Okay. And those things I do appreciate, right? So guys, I am a person who I am open to criticism, right? I like constructive criticism. You can critique my work, my writing, my broadcasting, anything that I am presenting to the public. You can critique that. Obviously, in a positive way. That's what we want to do. How can we do better? What you're enjoying and what we can do to bring a better experience to you. Because believe it or not, everything that I do is for other people. Even my sport that I enjoy so much, bike, I actually do it to entertain people, and obviously it's for my fitness first and foremost, but a lot of times I do it to entertain people, and hopefully that comes across that way. It's not me trying to be arrogant or anything like that. Like when I play around with the camera, it's just the showmanship, right? to entertain and hopefully people enjoy that aspect about me. I can only be one me. It's only me, right? And this is me, authentic. Some people like it, some people will not so much like it, but at the end of the day, I know the reason I'm doing these things, and it's never about me. It's more about other people and bringing a smile to other people's face. So this is, in a sense, this is the work I'm doing for you. So if you don't like it, tell me how I can do it better, and I'll definitely try to do that better. But and I'm sure Andrew does the same thing, right?
Boy, well, I could tell you, I can mention among of people that call. Like today, I got a visit from Mr. Ferguson and his wife, and he said, Andrew, he said, I just have to stop by. He's inviting me to his to Christmas Eve to his house, right? But he was saying, he said, Andrew, you know what I could remember? He said something that really, he laughed every time he watched it over. He said, the year when Oscar won, he said, Andrew, you got me and my wife like falling off our seat when you holler, even the dead people are waking up to watch the race, right? He said that kill it, right? But I got a call from Mr. Cabral, Adolf Cabral, so big up yourself, Adolf. I got a call from Tower out of New York. The man said, man, no race last week, but you don't realize how much people appreciate or they like doing this now, having a show, having the races, live streaming, put it up on YouTube. It reach a whole lot of people and they really appreciate it. They call you personally, send you messages, and someone they say the weekend not go without the weekend. Nice if someone race.
Well, that's a mile way of saying you're a big star, right?
Yeah. Huh?
That's a mile way of saying you're a big star, right?
No, I'm not.
He's such a humble guy.
You know something I love, like this morning, right? When I put my phone for alarm because I have a lot of work at the shop, and so when the phone alarm 4 o'clock, man, I turned and I said, do I have to get out of my bed? And I said, yes, you do, right? So I text Rick. Rick said, I'm coming.
What time your alarm went off?
I said for 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, hey, you got a partner here. That's from boom. That's the time I'm getting up.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning, and from the night I set up my cameras, everything, make sure everything is in order, and get everything ready. And when we come, we take off. But something, it was fun driving up this morning. We see the full moon, man. It was so beautiful. Like I mentioned to my son and the folks there in Chicago, the ice alone, snow, all the cold. Boston, where it's so cold, New York, whatever. And I said, something, we are blessed to live here in Belize.
I don't assume me, you rub it in.
We got him on
I had on the live this morning, right? Because I rewatched it. Like, D, keep that.
yeah, I said, keep that. Yeah. Yes, folks, but thank you all again. I said that once the Lord give us health and strength, we'll be right here sharing cycling, sharing the love, and I always express show love for your brother. The smallest child. My grandson approached me and said, Grandpa, he said, there's a kid in my class, the young man here, Martin Woods, and he said, why your grandpa always say Rico, right?
Yeah.
So I explained to her it's because of it's a throat lozenges, and when I commentate and talk a lot, it will get itchy, and it does work miracle to me. So, but they watch every single race. Him and his dad, they watch every single race, and they share the love. Like, I get the call from Houston, and Miss the young lady name again, she last word. Sheridan, right? And she says
Sheridan, how can you forget Miss Sheridan?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Miss Sheridan and Miss Delverine, they share their appreciation. They say she showed to the kids there, and they fall in love. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, and with that being said, I definitely want to shout out a couple other folks, right? Get well.
Mm-hmm.
Get well to Miss Sharima Nicholson.
Okay.
And she's having a surgery today, or she had a surgery today, so a speedy recovery to you. She's a very strong young lady. I am sure her, and she's got a ton of support from her family, so I'm sure she's going to pull through whatever she's battling. But just know that from As the Wheels Turn family, we are here with you in the fight, and you'll be very successful in doing that. And as well, our technical guy, George, mother-in-law.
Yes.
I got to visit her today, and she's tonight, just before the show. So Ethan came and grabbed me, say, hey, I want to show you something. And he took me to the room, and so I was very happy to see her. And we all heard about the unfortunate accident, and she's in such great spirit. So great to see that, and just, she's full of life and joy. And guess what she said, Andrew? She remembered the fried fish at the cabin
All right, see?
for the Ruta Maya watch party. So I invited her again. I said, well, hopefully you're feeling better and you can come back out because we're doing it again, right? So continue getting well to her as well. And everyone else out there, struggling with anything at all, we just want to encourage you. Hey, remember, the storm does not last. The sunshine do come out again. So definitely look on the bright side. Something that was bothering me, Andrew, when I was away, and tapping into kind of what you said with the kids watching, was the continuous negativity on the live, right? That was kind of bothering me, and I know you had asked some people to moderate it and do what you need to do, but there should not be any reason for that. We're such a small community when it comes to cycling here in Belize. I mean, pretty much everyone knows everyone. And the more I'm racing down here and talking to people, I understand, like, this one is the brother-in-law of that one, or a distant cousin, or a niece, or, you know what I mean? Everyone is so connected, and, for the things that were being said on a certain live out there, the name calling and just the language, like, I was ashamed to read some of this stuff. I don't know if it affected you like that.
Well, like I mentioned, I'm so busy, I don't have the time to go watch it over and all that. Then people are going to tell me, and I say, something, it's getting out of hand, and I had a meeting with the crew, and I said, and I decided to have moderators to remove anybody that misbehave. The reason, I'm not cut it off completely, but you have the genuine fans, and that's the majority, so it's a handful of, bad eggs that we call it, right? So I have asked the moderators, and I won't call their name, the moderators will remove them once they slip, but I cannot punish the fans, because just imagine people for the Caribbean, they watch if somebody from the Caribbean come ride and they want to show up their flag or cheer on their riders. How can I just not allowing them to big up? And a lot of fans big up the cyclists. So we ask the fans. I mean, they're not adults, people will tell them, listen to me. Looking in the mirror, and would you want somebody to do it? And I listen, look in the mirror. A lot of people can't face themselves in the mirror. No? Look in the mirror and said, what am I doing? We don't be social media bullies. Don't be social media bullies.
Yeah.
Show the love.
Absolutely, Andrew. You hit the nail on the head. And the thing is, like you said, there are a lot of kids that are watching, man. What you're doing, especially the races, right? Maybe not so much the show. Kids are watching a show, but we don't have that issue at the show. We have, obviously we have some good, smart, articulate viewers here for the show. But on the races, a lot of young kids who are interested in cycling or have friends who are riding are watching the show. And just imagine, would you want your child to be exposed to that type of behavior? You don't want that, man. I had an opportunity a couple weeks ago to talk to some young kids, and just the excitement and enthusiasm.
I saw that.
Yeah, they show, and they were, and by the way, a few of them are going to come to your shop just inquiring about how to get into cycling.
Okay.
So I told them to come there. You can probably introduce them to cycling on a trainer. So that was an invitation I made to them. Just say, hey, Mr. Adonis, I'm interested in cycling, and from there you can probably help them out. But all these kids like that, right? I mean, young kids are watching these races, and I urge you guys, please, there's no need for the negativity. I mean, watch the race. You can comment, hey, good morning, everyone. Great race so far. Let's go XYZ rider. Break their legs today, all of that. But attacking the rider and saying bad things about an individual that in most cases, you don't even know anything about that individual. And I can tell you how hard it is to be a cyclist. Not only that, it is super difficult to be a cyclist, but it's even like crazy to perform. So you can be a cyclist and you can ride your bike, but to perform and to get results, man, there's only a small percentage of people who get the results in cycling. A lot of others, are doing it just for the love of it, and once in a while they'll get a little, success and stuff like that. But guys, there's no need, and I'm harping on this a little bit, but I kind of need to reinforce it. Like we're such a small community, we do not need that in our cycling, and if you just start spreading the love and positivity, you'll see how that grows legs, and the entire community in the comments will be will be flooded with more positivity, right? Let's just practice that. Let's just try it out. Try it out and see if it works. I guarantee it'll work, right? Also, in conjunction with the fan appreciation, Andrew, Mr. Keith Anderson, I think he's our #1 fan from day one.
Yep.
And he just said that he introduced 2 guys to the show today, and he gave them cycling books. So hopefully they'll be winning some prizes. So Keith,
All right.
big up yourself, sir. We appreciate your support. And last but not least, my good friend Mr. Banner from out there in Ontario Village. Always, Robert Banner, always a huge supporter of the show. And he's one of the individuals that always either text me or call me. I haven't heard anything from him in a few weeks, but he's always saying, what a great job we're doing, or maybe tweak this or tweak that. So as the show continues, obviously you guys are having input in kind of what we do, especially what I do, and any suggestions that's positive and it'll enhance the show, I try to implement it. So, yeah.
Well said. So we had some races over the weekend. We start off with the Guns BS1, BS2 race, and I think female. So they started that race was held on Sunday morning at 7 a.m. It started at Leslie's Imports, head up the George Price Highway, turn at mile 8 through the John Smith Road, round the boat at the airport, and then head back in the same direction, and concluded at Leslie's Imports. And in the BS1, so in the BS1, the winner, David Joseph, rides for the Galvez Camp, I call it.
Mm-hmm.
Second was Steven Sylvester, haven't seen for a while, gained a little weight, you could see that in the picture. Steven rides for Team Guns. And the third young man, I don't have a name, and I think he came to the race late, Mr. Guns. I didn't Mr. Guns get a name, but I don't have a name, so I call him Cyclist 3. So if anybody know the name of the young man, they probably could just pass it on to us. Well, congratulations, guys. Now we move to the base 2. On top of the podium, Hezekiah Shield riding for PMA. Second place, Richard Gabriel, Team Medic. And in third position, Garrett Montero, aka Rat. And we had the young lady, so we have so here what? When we question Chelsea, why have the young man said, I say, well, she don't want to take picture by herself. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, so Chelsea Gillette, she won the female category. So congrats to all the winners in that event. And then
Nigel's story.
yeah. All right. So that the BS.
So that completed the Guns base 1, base 2 female race. So we jump into the next race would be the Weekend Warrior Willows Bank.
Yes, the Weekend Warrior Willows Bank. Right. Oh, that slipped me because my driver was away. It was raining like crazy. Somebody promised to come carry me up, and they pull out last moment. They said they can't do it. So I was left alone. I wish I had a drone I could jump on and just fly over, right?
That's the only race that Andrew missed all year.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Which one?
That's the Willows Bank one with that right there, Willows Bank, yeah.
It does River Valley.
Same thing, yeah.
Wow.
So do you really make you call it out?
I need some Ricola.
You need some Ricola? I have to keep Ricola that the students or pepper the bun you too.
No, something happened there.
All right.
You want to bring it for the curator then, Bob?
Yeah, you okay? You want me to read it?
Yeah.
You got it or you want me?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, all right. Yeah. I have to drink some milk and I say, all right, so the Willows Bank race or the River Valley race, in the A category, David Anderson riding for Bundle of Joy, first place. Second, Sean Garden riding for Team Santinos. Third place, Alvan Gillett riding for SPD. Fourth place, Charles Leslie rides for Elephant Sons. And in fifth position, Leonardo Ogaldes rides for River Valley Boys. So that's the A category. Moving on to the B category. On top of the podium, we have D. Wade ride for BZ Boys, my partner in crime. Second place, Mr. Floyd Williams, aka Patch, rides for Fun and Fitness, I believe. And in third position, Mr. Alex Pratt, aka Red Bull, rides for Elephant Sons. And do you have a C category?
Yeah.
Right
there.
Yeah, okay, the C category.
Warren Coey riding for Team Santinos was first. We had Barney Brown riding for Digi is second. And then the Chief, Santiago Castillo, a young 70-year-old, running out the podium at third place. Andrew, fantastic race. It was a smaller crowd, about 25 cyclists showed up. And I think a lot of the guys were a little bit hesitant because of the weather. So it called for rain, but then thankfully, and for the folks in Willows Bank and the Willows Bank Village Council, a beautiful little cold front came in, and that just took the rain away. So we had one of the best days for cycling, and it was an amazing course set up by the folks there. It was 2 laps from the Willows Bank Village bus stop through Birmingham Landing to Lemonal Village, and we did that 2 times. So we end up with just shy of 38 miles, average speed of 23 miles an hour. And on the second lap, coming out of Lemonal, a break established with 7 guys. So it was a B rider, myself, it was a C rider, Warren Coey, and in the break there were 5 A riders. Darian Anderson riding for Bundles of Joy, Charles Leslie riding for Elephant Sons. We had Alvan Gillett, who's been riding very well and consistent, riding for SPD. We had Sean Gordon, he's riding for Team Santinos. And we had Leonard Ogaldes riding for River Valley Boys and representing the River Valley. He's also from that area as well. So that is your break. Obviously, Warren and myself, they had tons of station prizes. Warren and myself, we secured the station prizes for C and B respectively. And then the other guys, once they got away, Darren Anderson kind of swept up 3 of the early station prizes. And I was sprinting with him. I was like, yo, D, let's share the station prizes once the break established, right? So we can keep the break going. So what guys have to understand, Andrew, is that the station prizes are just a little add-on. The big goal is always the finish prize on the podium. So you want to race, you just don't want to race for station prize, right? You want to race for the podium, first, second, or third. That's where the accolades are, right? Station prize, if you can get 1 or 2 of them, or 1, fine. But so the goal, so they're sprinting for $10 station prize, or $25 station prize rather, and the purse is $300. There's the math is not math in there, right? So I encourage you guys, try to organize them. Hey, let's work together, like you like to say, like a well-oiled chain or lube chain, and you'll extend the lead. And so we're able to do that. We put over a minute on the chase group, and then the peloton was pretty much in pieces. And that came all the way to the end. And in the sprint, the young Darian Anderson was first of that break. Second was Sean Gordon. Myself was third. Alvan Gillett was fourth. Fifth overall was Charlie Leslie. And then 6th overall was Leonard Ogaldes. And just before the finish, Warren Coey had bike problems, so he got separated from that group. But he finished just right after the break. So that's how that race played out. We want to thank Mr. George Stevenson Jr. Thank him for his contribution there. He was the guy that was heading up that whole Village Council
Is
initiative.
that the guy that in particular?
Yep, that's him in the gray shirt, and he's a cyclist. That's why he's got his hands up.
Oh, all right.
He probably had a flash block that he won something. Yeah, but Junie, we call him Junie affectionately.
Yeah,
Junie Stevens.
I always see him on the live.
And always donating as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's a good guy for cycling. But he actually put this race together with the Village Council squad there. Obviously, the Roca family, Miss Pauline and Sherwin Roca, and of course what's his name, Enrique, and the entire team. Very beautiful event. Some of the cyclists were hanging out for a little bit. They had great Fireheart food.
Wow, boy, I missed out.
Yeah, man, you missed out. You were going to eat, pots and pots of meat and rice and beans and tamales and everything, village life oriented. So I stayed up there for a little bit, hung out, and it was fun. So I wanted to say thanks to the folks in Willows Bank. And I told them that we're going to do this race again because I love the venue. And I love the route as well, so we'll have to get back out there and do it. But thank you guys very much, appreciate it, and it was decent enough prizes as well.
Yep. Yeah, so we move on to the next race would be this morning, Thursday race.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is.
So this is your weekly, Andrew. This is your weekly Thursday race, sponsored by the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club. Mainly, weekly sponsors for this race would be
Loans to Go.
Troy Gabb Jr., Loans to Go, Russ Mark, and Barney Brung, and all that crew there that put the race together. And of course, Kevin Logan sponsoring the live every week, and thanking yourself and Rick for coming out every week. I don't think you've missed a Thursday yet, other than when it rains.
Right.
But any active Thursday race, you're there.
Right there.
So thank you guys. Thank you very much, you guys. Really appreciate that. I like when the camera is out, obviously, because again, like I said, we're putting on a show. We're putting on a show for the fans. So get used to it. I'll mess around with that drone.
What a crazy man is under the helmet because you can't hear what he said, but you know that this is something.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I always have, I have like I said, cycling is my pride and joy that keep me going. They get older but feeling younger.
Yeah. But Andrew, I got a question for you because after the race, I spoke to you and you said, "Boy, D, this race was one of the most exciting races." So
it was exciting.
I went back and I watched it, and I have some thoughts on it. But I want to hear you from being there, broadcasting it, bringing it live, seeing everything. Tell me why you thought the race was one of the most exciting.
Well, no one was sitting down. They was constantly attacking off the front. The teams were at it. SPD, Running Rebels, right? And you were there attacking. But who sat on like the Hawk is the winner, Harold Campos. But the race on a whole was exciting. Even Kaya Katus, jump out in coming close to the end of the race, and I was like, wow. And the guys, I said, there's no way the guys that make Kaya go win, because you know what they're talking about if Kaya go win the race. But Kaya was having fun when she passed, and that's why I tell fans why I love being out there. I can hear the conversation of the cyclists, who they shout out, command, who they say, boy, your man, they go down the road, things like that. So, and that's why I enjoy, and that's a lot of time people hear me, they laugh, but because I'm hearing some of the stuff that people are saying, the cyclists are saying, but it's a whole heap of fun. It's like that's like my party where I go. You understand? When some people go and party and join party, that's my party, right? Party on the road. Yeah. So this morning was an exciting event, and
yeah. So that was like your take on it is that so it's very exciting for the fans, but it's probably not the smartest way to ride, right? Because a couple of times the break was there, and then a cyclist would come across to the break, and I would think, okay, well, they'll join the break and we'll try to ride away from the other guys. But that cyclist would come there and he goes straight past, right? Like, okay, what are we doing here? Okay, and then obviously then the other guys that were in the break, they come back to the return back to the peloton, and then now we're chasing one guy. So we catch that guy, boom, another one launches off, right? And then maybe a couple other guys, so another break forms. But then someone from that break or someone else going to try to launch again by themselves. So it was interesting, it was exciting and interesting for the fans, but like I said, probably not the smartest way to ride a race, and that's why, again, if you make mistakes in cycling, you pay for it, and that is why we have teams out there. Running Rebels had Brandon Catus, Anthony Tun, Sidney Belazier, Kaya Katus. Who else? At least four. They have 4 riders, and solid riders, right? Obviously, Kaya, female, but she's still riding, and she still has an impact in these races. So that's 4, right? Then you had SPD,
Alvan.
Smokes Gladden. We had Alvan
Alvan
Gillett.
Gillett.
We had
Valance Sims.
Valance Sims.
Sm-
And we had Philip Leslie.
Philip Leslie.
Another 4, right? Excellent. You had Elephant Sons who had some, but they weren't as strong because they're more of the B guys there. So we're not going to focus on them. But you had 2 very strong A teams there, right? But because of the style of riding, and they were not, Andrew, they were not interested in putting together a break because so you have 2 big teams, right? So I figured, okay, if one SPD goes and a Rebel goes, and I get in that break and maybe another guy, that's it. Who's going to chase, right? Who's going to chase? And I tried doing that, but then it come back together, right? So you got probably the other teammates attacking. Like I don't understand what they were doing. So like I said, they weren't riding smart. And when you don't ride smart as a team, you pay for it. And that's why a guy who just sits in, he was just sitting in, jumping across to where he needs to be. He came in first, right? No teammates. The other guy that came in second, no teammates, right? BZ Boys solo. The other guy that came in third, no teammates. So you have the podium who's made up of riders that 0 teammates, right? So in cycling, that should never happen. So for example, the podium should look like there should be a representation from Running Rebels on that podium and from SPD. But they just did not ride team-oriented cycling, and that's what happens. I see one. I'll give you a perfect example. 2 SPDs had a great lead on the peloton. I don't know if you remember this, going to 8 miles and returning on the last lap. Now, usually, if you watch these races, we've probably had, 10 plus of these races, right? That's where the break goes. The winning break usually goes right from around there, and that's it. So I read that perfectly, and the break was extensive enough where I'm like, well, this is going to last. And then the other guys were chasing so many different things earlier where their legs were starting to give, and I was looking at that, right? They weren't as punchy. So I made a huge effort, and I bridged across, I don't know if you remember it, to 2 SPDs, right? And obviously I'm not going to call names, but 2 SPD riders. And when I bridged across there, I was 100% committed to getting in the rotation right away and start working. I didn't need to, because I knew, the perception, right? I came there to sit. No, I come there because this is the winning move. Let's go. I look back, we had a gap. As soon as I got there, the one rider from SPD took a very short pull. I already know this is. Then the second rider, freewheel completely out of the break. So it was 3 of us. The other guy just freewheel. I'm like, what? So I rode off in the front. I was like, what are we doing here? So the worst those 2 riders could have gotten was second and third. Let's say I won the race, right? Was second and third. None of them were on the podium, and they were 2A riders, right? So I don't understand the strategy. Like I said, for me, I chase podiums. That's what I do. No matter what category I ride in. If I ride in B, I chase the podium. And this morning I rode in A, and I'm on the podium because that's my focus and that's my goal, is to get on the podium. So I'll do anything best for me to be there, but I like I said, I'd encourage the guys to go back and watch the tape, and see where they're making mistakes, and shout out to Campos, who rode a fantastic race, and he knew exactly where he needed to be, and he was there and he committed to it. And when I jumped for the sprint, pretty much it was a long drag, like a drag from the last sprint prize to the end. It was a drag race. So by the time I jumped Andrew, I pretty much, that's all I had. So I just jumped, and Jairo countered, and he was first, and I was second. So
but I have to give Urson Butler good big kudos, because when I turn around and turn the camera around, Urson went all in, and he brought back, because in the commentating I said, well, it seems that Brandon and Smokes will ride into victory. But when I look back and I see how fast the guys come, I say, whoa, and then I say, the guy's legs drop, I say, oh, that's it, then I get caught. But it was an exciting finish indeed. And
I mean, in my opinion, Brandon made a bad judgment there, because he has teammates that could have brought that back for him. So Smokes, Smokes a strong rider, but he did a lot of work early, so there's no way he could have ran from that peloton. So let Smokes go. Put your guys, you got 3 people in the front, at least 2. Put them in the front, bring it close, and then finish it off with the sprint. But like I said, it's, team strategy. It is what it is. I wish for a good, strong cyclist to come in and be my teammate, but it seems like they're all taken.
Yeah.
They're all taken. The ones that I can ride with, and it make my job a lot easier.
Yeah, bringing that import.
Yeah, the import. But I don't like bringing in imports to ride against my Belizean guys. But we need to, guys. Let's revisit the team strategy and just learn how to ride, man, and commit, and not the negative riding. Let's ride the race, and stay in front of the race, because that's where the prizes are, in front, not in the back.
George, you want to put up the results? So in the A category, there's a race. Category A, in first place, Hyro Campos rides for Whatever Boys. In second, moving from B to A, D Wade riding for BZ Boys. And in third place, Mark Stain, I believe he's out of the Galvez camp. I'm not sure. I believe so. So that's the E category. Moving on to the B. So in the B category, we have Barney Brown rides for Digi, first place. Second, Mark Gentle rides for Milos Sports Bar. And in third position, Alex Pratt, aka Red Bull, rides for Elephant Sons.
And your buddy like to say, Barney, what's left of the boss, right? But looks like he's the boss now.
Yeah, Barney is.
Because he also upgraded from C to B.
Yeah.
So if he was in the C category, he'd have won that as well, because he beat Warren on the sprint too.
Okay.
So nice job, Barney Brown.
So we move on to the C category. In the C category, Warren Coe is king, winning all the C races, ride for Team Santino. Second, Leave Me Alone, Kenneth Butler rides for Team Raptors. And in the third position, Chief Castillo, big kudos to Chief at the tender age of 69, still out there doing his thing, still spelling at those high speed. Big up yourself, Chief. So that's the C category.
Well, technically, Chief is 70.
Right, with the whole cycling going.
Cycling, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out, Andrew, to Kenneth Leave Me Alone Butler.
Yes, man.
He's recovering from a nasty
You're
fall.
right, yes, in DR, Megan?
No, he went to
Colombia.
He went to Colombia in a master's race,
right,
in a tour, and he actually broke his collarbone. And he's back on the bike and racing, and not only that, again, first race back on the podium. So Kenneth Butler, nice job, well done.
Yeah. Also, if we report on a triathlon, our very own Jody Williams traveled over to Petén. Let me see his information. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so George has some pictures of Jody Williams. Jody Williams, the brother of Patrick Williams. So he can ride a race in Petén. It's 2 kilometers swim, 90 kilometers ride, and 21 kilometers run. And he finished second in his category. He did his time that he did. Let me see. He sent me his time. The time he did was 5 hours, 32 minutes, 54 seconds. And I think this is what they call the half Ironman, I believe. Yeah.
Nice.
So and the thing is that if you look at the picture, you saw how big the bike where Jody rides. So he had his special bike for the but he had some issues. They take it to a shop and it looked like everything malfunctioned. Nothing really worked.
Oh man.
So last moment, he normally ride like on a size, I think for him bike like on size 48. The bike was about around 52. So he was large. You saw how big the bike looked like. But he fought and he still finished second. And the guy that won beat him by 2 minutes. The time when he normally do his special triathlon bike, he might beat this guy over 2 minutes. Yeah,
wow.
So
okay.
Jody would probably have won that category, but unfortunately, he's a fighter, he's a warrior, and big up yourself, Jody. Keep up the good job representing the Jewel. Yep. I know the sports council had not the city council had a triathlon too, but I don't have those results. Remember to put on that next time. They had a triathlon.
I think I have it when we come back. I think we should take a break.
Yes, because we have a guest we want to bring on.
So let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we will we'll talk about the city council triathlon. I can go over some of the I believe I can pull those results pretty quickly. But again, this break is brought to you by 3.14 Pies, Mr. Alexi Adonis, Southern Queen Products, and also Sensible Gifts. We will be right back.
This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes.
Welcome back. No stranger to As It Returns. Good night.
Good night, Donis. Good night, D-Wade, George. Good night.
Why? Clap your
Back
finger.
again. First, I want to say the Alfred Parks Foundation family and friends start early with the 4th additional bike race. This next year would be a blast. Every year we try to upgrade and do better and better and try to make this race a successful event. Every year we step on someone's toes, we step on people's foot, and, we complain. But anyway, to make a long story short, we're back and we're gonna do what we do best. And that's have a great race for all the fans and supporters.
Excellent. Eckert, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Obviously, you snuck in out here on us, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were in
I run from the
town.
winter, from the cold.
You're a smart man. Serious snowstorm and blast happening in the U.S. right now. But yeah, good to see you back. What we'll do real quick, Andrew, I'll touch on the results for the City Council triathlon that they had, and then I'll read that off real quickly, and then you're here to introduce is it the 4th edition?
The 4th edition.
The 4th edition of the well-anticipated Alfred Parks
Catch the
Cycle.
Bull for me.
Catch the Bull, yeah. Soon to be a classic, right?
Yep.
All right. So, the Belize said the Belize City Council hosted the 3rd annual Belize City Triathlon in proud partnership with the Belize National Triathlon Association, the National Sports Council of Belize, and the Belize Coast Guard. They brought together 60 passionate athletes who pushed their limits in the true spirit of endurance, unity, and sportsmanship. Here's a recap of this year's top performance. In the corporate category, Andrew and Eckert, we had the Deputy Mayor, Yulid Miller, Councillor Evan Thompson, and Councillor Sherwin Garcia. Those are your finishers there. That's first place. Junior co-ed category, Christopher Encalad, Kelsey Castillo, and Mark Monisier. Second was Amelia Coleman, Ahmad Sherrington, and Lisani Castillo. Obviously, again, this is a triathlon, so it's a swim, bike, and run. And third in the junior co-ed category, Tyrell Young, Chelsea Gillett, and Lisani Castillo. Junior men individual category, Dylan Cruz was first. Second was Devin Major. Josiah Esquivel was third. And fourth place, Denzel Ferguson. In the junior men relay category, the first place went to Riley Dawson, Keith Enright Jr., and Jeroy Gladden. That was the team. In the co-ed relay elite category, Bobby B. Usher, Richard Santiago, and Kimar Wagner. Then second was Jamie Lee Usher, Tyron Tasher, and Mirtha Welch. In the men's elite category, Jordan Santos was first. Second was Mauro Coco. Third, Kent Big Bad Bob Gabriel. Fourth was James Alford. Fifth, Kian Trejo. And the birthday boy, Kenroy Gladden, rounded out the podium in that men's elite category. In the open relay elite category, Mauro Coco, Gregory Lovell, and Christopher Broster was first. Second was Dion Cruz, Darian Anderson, and Ardell Avila. Third was Juan Carlos Dusan, Roque Matos, and Jesus Contreras. Fourth was Kian Trejo, Steven Jorgensen, and Fred Osha. And fifth, Yua Katsumata, Kasihiro Shiba, and Koji Sakurai. Hopefully I'm pronouncing those names correctly.
Well, make I bite my tongue.
Women elite category, Bobby D. Usher, and second place, Jane Usher. So that is your Belize City Council yearly triathlon. Thanks for those results, guys.
Lot of cyclists in here.
Yes.
Lone cyclists. So
Yeah.
you don't want to do the cycling part.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They did a bike, right?
Your bike.
So back to our special guest again. So this is your fourth edition of the Catch the Ball,
Right.
Alfred Parks. First off, do you want to tell us a little bit about, again, the organization that's putting this together, some of the people that are responsible for bringing this fourth edition of this race?
Okay, there's a lot of families and friends. If I forget anyone's name, forgive me. But I have my brother Lincoln, Rita Thompson. That's, you guys know Rita. Andrew Ordonez, yourself, Godwin Terry, my wife Carol, Stephen, Jackie. There's so many of us, you know.
Godwin Terry.
That's, yeah, I call
Oh, you call him,
Terry.
okay, okay.
Yeah, Terry too. And then you have Evan Thompson, you have Patrick, you have a lot of family members, you know. And we come together and say, hey, listen, the race is coming up. Even when the race is finished, we sit back and we go, okay, what can we do to improve? You know, what can we keep the spirit alive, keep the focus on this drive, just keep going, keep pushing. And we change, you know. This year we changed up a few of the categories in race. We're changing we're gonna still keep the female, the junior, and we keep the female open and the junior male. They're still ride the same course, same price, but the price is gonna be, you know, increase. Every year we increase the prices.
Beautiful.
The only category we're going to change is the elite. And the reason why we're going to change the elite, because I've been looking at a lot of race. You're an experienced rider, and you see how riders ride and what they do and what they don't do. You can read the race from the back. You don't have to be in front to see exactly who makes the move and who doesn't make the move. Erdonez on the bike, he live stream and he see. One of the most exciting part of the race, all the race that's happening in Belize so far, is the elite. So we decided on one race for the elite.
Well, last year, Campo was up there.
Yep.
Jao Campo was up there. He was a club rider as well. Yeah, a lot of guys. I've been in the top 12 before, you know, at 50 years old. So obviously, yeah, I like the idea. And probably I would urge you guys maybe in top 15, go to even top 20, like the Creme Classic does, because you do have the participation. You probably get 70 riders or more for that race. So maybe a top 20 would be good, and that will force people to ride
And finish.
Yes.
exactly, force people to ride and finish, right?
Yes.
But obviously that's up to the organization and how you guys want to do that. But I love that that format. Instead of having, you know, masters, this and that, just do a top 20 overall and open station prizes and go to war.
Yeah, because it's a lot, you know, to just sit there and have, okay, then this guy is A, this guy is B, and don't he can't drop back to see who's B and C. And so, no, you got to have the excitement in front of the race. You want to be there and listen here. What's going to make it so exciting too is when Jonas is live streaming and there's a C guys blowing some of these young legs apart. You know, that'll bring a lot of excitement to it because, whoa, look at this guy. He's eating them up.
Yep.
You know, so, and that's a good point too. The way increases the prices to 20. It allows a lot of guys to say, okay, then I might not be able to, I know I could beat a lot of these guys in the top 20.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a time now for put up or shut up. I don't want to hear, nobody says, I'm watching this one wheel. I'm watching. Oh no, I'm cool. I content with with my price. I know I'm gonna be A. I'm gonna be first and second. I'm cool with that. No, you're not gonna be cool with that no more.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get out there and ride your bike. A lot of guys. There's a guy always says what's his name? Heno, I think he always said, I come to ride my bike. I'm okay to it. Look at Oscar. Oscar come out there to ride. Look at Jivin. Those guys come out to race the bike. That's you got a racing bike. It's not a sitting bike or a beach cruiser. It's a racing bike.
I love that message, and that's kind of what I want to see. And I was saying, you know, I'm tired of the negative racing. Let's race and get the speed up and average high speeds, and let's try to get in that top 20, which is more for me. If I race an open race, you know, at 51 years old, I'm telling you right now, right? For me, and by the time I do that race, I'll be a couple months shy of 52. But for me, it's more impressive for me to be in a top 20 than say first B rider. You know, I would love to be in top 20 in a peloton of 90 to finish top 20 front of the race instead of finishing 40th and getting on the podium. Hey, I'm the first B guy. Like, that's just me though. And obviously I push myself, and that's the same reason why in the smaller races I don't ride in my category. I ride up. I try to ride up. We have younger guys who we need to start motivating them and letting them know, hey, you got to push yourself. There's no pride in beating people that are older than you, right?
You learn.
Right. Yeah. So. And with that being said, the other thing is too, with this whole master stuff and the younger guys riding the masters, what it does is deplete the elite category, right, Andrew? You're seeing, I saw a race, and I highlighted this in a group chat with the federation, that you had in the masters, in the club riders, we had 40 cyclists in that race. In the elite, 24. And that's because some of the club riders actually rode. At least probably 5 or so rode in the elite. So I'd say in the teens we have probably gone 20 in any random race, maybe 20 solid elite, true elite riders. The others are like club riders. So we need to actually, for the younger guys, we need to push them towards motivating them towards riding elite races. But we also have to understand, cycling is expensive. It's a lot of dedication. So we have to put some type of structure there where the less talented ones will be rewarded as well as they work their way up. So maybe some type of categorization, whether it's a 4 or 5 categorization, but elite, right? And then when they are at a certain age, that peak age, then you allow them to ride with the masters. But once you're younger, we want to motivate them and see how we can get them into that elite, because at the end of the day, the more, and this has shown, and I've shown this with examples, the more riders you have in a peloton, the faster
it goes.
The faster it goes, right? So we need to get more riders in that elite peloton. That's great, Rita. We've got some great connections, with this recent Caribbean Championship. So definitely open it up. Let's get once they fit the criteria and they're not professional riders, you bring them in.
You said something very important, D-Wade. You said that the top 20. If you could finish that top 20 round and get a B or a C and put your hands up and you finish 40 or 50. Got it. You could be in that, if you catch that break and you smart, you catch that break with a 5 good men and you rotate and you work with them, you don't have none to, you can put your head way above 20, Because like I said, the more experienced guys, when it comes to this race now, because they know that it's not there, the riding will be a completely different type. The physicality can still be there, but the mentality of riding that race is going to be completely different. Because they know you.
Well, I said, because when I commentate, and there's 3 races in one, the fans see it as one race. Now, the riders, because of the race tactics, because, either A or not, either B or not, chase a A man, or you understand? But when you make it an open race, if you want a prize, you have to ride the hell out of your bike, right?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why, yes, having an open race. I mean, you're ready if not. If you ride if you want. If you're not prepared for it, don't ride it. But it makes the race much more exciting because it's an all-out race. But whenever you have multiple prizes in one race, it causes a little confusion. The fans don't really understand, so sometimes I have to explain and say, listen to me, it's 3 races in one. So some riders want other riders to go down the road, and then that's the reason why you have the speed up and free wheel and then I want to cooperate.
Yeah.
So that's very, very, very good.
Yeah. Thinking about it, one of the other things that I would probably incorporate or suggest too is that if you are in the prize, so if you're in the top 20 and you're a 40 plus, a 50 plus, or a 60 plus, you get that recognition. Only if you're in the top 20. So you can't race, like for example, I'm 50. I cannot race for a 50 plus prize out of the prizes. So once I didn't make it in that top 20, I don't have a prize.
Yeah.
Right? So that's another initiative that forces the guys to ride. There's nothing to settle. So you're not just going to get a prize. Like I said, I'm not going to go on the podium for a 50 plus,
right,
and I come in behind, right?
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. So if you're in the top 20, and the reason why I would suggest that, the guys that are going to be we're racing with are going to be in some cases, 20 years younger than me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, because I'd be 21. 15 years. So I would recommend, you know, for a guy that's 40 plus, 50 plus, or 60 plus,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you are able to be in the head of that race,
Yeah,
you recognize, yeah.
And the next thing too,
And that forces,
yeah, to right. But the concept of this race to not the concept, the idea of the race, so you know who's gonna really benefit from this race. If you have a good team out there and you structure that team together, and listen here, let's ride. You know what would be awesome to see just one team completing first, second, third, fourth, fifth, ninth, right through. That's telling you that team put together, they focus and they understand the dynamics of racing. But you have, I look at other team, I'm like, there's something wrong with the picture. Why is only one, I'm not calling no name, why is only one team dominant? Yes, I know those guys are good, but it shouldn't, there's an element that the other riders on those teams are missing,
correct.
you know? And it's right there. I don't want to say.
Well, I brought it up, and we can say it. Yeah, we can say it, and we can be honest about it, because what we're trying to do is improve cycling, right? So, and I've said it multiple times. You know, G-Flow, they ride as a team, and they orchestrate their strategies.
right.
Yes, exactly. Whereas the other teams, and hopefully they're working on it, right? The next strongest team in the peloton is Alliance. You know, Anthony Maladigi Alliance. That's the next strongest team. But when I'm reviewing these races, and that's our job, Andrew. That's what we do, right? We're supposed to analyze. We're supposed to critique. We're not here to pick on anyone, right? But what I'm seeing is I'm not seeing proper execution. Proper execution. You know, for example, if I was coaching a team, an elite team, all right. I have never ever seen a race this year, and I can go back probably 2 years, but I've never seen a race where, if they're riding Jivin Gonzalez and Derek Chavarria, I have never seen them off the podium. So you're telling me if I have a team,
I would knock them off.
I wouldn't be where those guys are? Like, why? So the only reason why my team riders would not be where they are is if they're not prepared. So the first thing is understanding what you need to do to prepare to get there, and then you do that. And with that being said, I think Alliance understands the assignment. They're actually, shout out to them, they're actually in Mexico right now, training camp, and I see they're training with some pretty good athletes from Team Canals. So they understand the assignment, and they've got some talent there, right? So they just got to come back with that urgency, with that mind frame that, hey, this is where I need to be, right? I make sure they have two guys in the front of the race at all point in time. It's that simple, and that's what G-Flow does, right?
Hey, it's right there. It's right,
Yeah.
right in front of your face. It's right there. Time in and time out. But if you look at Chav and Javin, you know, those are two main dominant guys of that team, right? It all started, you know, if you go back and look at Chav progression, everything started to change the minute he went to North Carolina and start racing. That's when the aspect of riding and learn how to ride smart, the physicality and the training, the regimen that they put in there when he was going to school, that changed everything. And from that day, he never looked back. You know, you look at Javin, anytime you see Javin go to California, look at the, was it Tulsa? Or they were in Tulsa?
Yeah,
this year,
Tulsa,
right?
yeah.
I call one of the guys that was on there. So listen, if you tell me, Javin, if you tell me guys what's going to be there, I was going to come and support you. But said and done, you see the work that they put in. Because you see, he was like, it's a 500 pre. Ain't no way he go for the pre. He win it. The pre. He won that pre and still win the race. It shows you that he puts in the time. Very consistent. That, you know, if you miss those guys, they already sick. Other beliefs. If you miss them, or if they're in Belize where you could go on that road and you could see them, you know, they do a little warm up and they go again. But I don't know. Junior Alliance, it's from the coach. Have to reevaluate himself and see what he's doing wrong. You know, what can he do right?
And I think Eckert, I think they'll get it figured out, because like I said, I don't think anyone is happy with just
Yeah.
being second or third or missing the podium. Sometimes G-Flow is 1, 2, 3 across the board,
Very
but
consistent.
I'm sure they'll figure it out. But like I said, it's not that difficult. In Belize, there's a very short, and that's the reason why in my category, if I was young, let me tell you something. If I was young and I was riding elite, I would be doing the same thing I'm doing in the Masters, okay? I'll be on the podium. Because that's the goal.
It is.
Whatever you have to do to get there, that's what you have
Do
to
what you gotta
do,
do.
right? Which means you have to prepare, you have to read the race, you have to know who's gonna go where.
Yeah.
In the club, there's only so many riders that are there every week.
I look at certain races too. I look at one of the races and I see this. They send what's the kid name? It's Chav driving and then
Jalen Brisset.
he's the rabbit. They send out time and time just to demoralize everybody. And he demoralized them for a while. He come back, he sit back, and then they send the next guy out and demoralize them and come back and sit back. And sometimes they send them and say, if you could stay, you stay. Don't come back. And we hold the peloton in the back. And it's right there. I'm like, look at this. I see the race when they go up in Stan Creek area. The same thing. When they ride these small races around, it's the same thing. It's very consistent.
But-
and the guys don't
yeah.
call on to it.
Yeah, but what we gotta do, I guess, it's a whole, like I said, it's the mindset and riding more positively than negative racing. We do a lot of negative racing in Belize, which is watching this one, watching
Yeah.
that one, not wanting to work with that one, oh, I'm not helping you. And Andrew, you are there in every race, and you see it. You see the fuss and fight. Every race, there's argument happening in these races, and I don't want to help this one, that one, oh, don't follow me.
Yeah.
But if you take your team and you prepare, you got 8 guys,
Right.
and you prepare rigorously. These are flat terrains that we race on.
Oh, forget it.
So you should be able to control a race. Instead of the multiple attacks, control the race, okay? Let the brake go.
They control the race.
Let the brake go. You got your bacon guys sit.
Uh-huh.
You have your B option, not as much work. Now you have 6 guys. And if you train properly, 6 guys can rotate at 27 miles an hour, no problem. You know, no problem, right? He's young, I'm talking about young elite riders. Our race average, 25 miles an hour. That's a good race, right? So it all comes back to the style of racing. What we need in Belize are good coaches, we need clinics, things like that to let our riders understand racing techniques and prepare us more to race on that international level, how you see riders racing when you go abroad. You don't, it's a different type of, yeah, it's a different type of racing in Belize. It's very unique. And like I said, it's negative racing for the most part. And we need to move beyond that so our speeds can get up and our riders can get better is kind of what I'm seeing, definitely.
Well, other international events that I have, tag along with the Cycling Federation, and especially been to DR multiple times and other part of the Caribbean. Once the guys start the race stays at a high pace from start to finish. There's no, if somebody try to break out, the guys get there, especially Colombians, they get the front and just bring back it. Yep.
Yeah.
Rotate,
Absolutely. But with that being said, we do have some guys who race, in the right way.
Yes.
And one of that individual that I'd like to shout out is Derek Chavarria.
Yes.
He, and from a young age, I've always told him, I said, hey, just remain hungry, remain humble. And I said, and he'll remember this, I said, Derek, I said, you're one of the guys that I enjoy racing with and watching race. Because he never gets caught up in any personal beef out there. You'll never see him anything like that. He does what he needs to do. He comes to the race with a race strategy, and he execute that. And you'll notice that once he gets in the brake, he's going to push it. Whether he's international or in Belize, he's going to push the brake because he knows that gives him the best opportunity to win,
Exactly.
right? Or to be in the podium. And most of the times, he's very successful at it. So with that being said, I want to give him a big shout out. I'm sure you touched on this last week, but hey, man, in 8 stages,
Yeah, he was pretty dominant.
in Panama, 8 stages, he got 2 podiums,
Yep.
right? 2 podiums, and he was top 5
Yeah, he got
in
5.
7 out of the 8. So imagine that consistency,
Yeah.
right? Imagine that consistency.
It's a lot of hard work.
And for the most part, his teammates helped him out a lot early, but for the most part, later in the race, he was there. And even, the teammates did say, obviously, Jalen wasn't having the best tour, but and Jivan as well, who is his, definitely his super domestique, he was under the weather and had some crashes, so couldn't help him.
Yes.
But even with that, he was able to secure the sprinters points jersey, which is amazing, right? And then he was also able to secure second place, U23,
2-3, yes.
and he was able to secure sixth overall GC.
Overall,
So I'm sure like people who race understands the magnitude of that, but from myself,
that's not easy. That's not
no,
easy.
that's
Yeah, make ring the bell for
yeah,
yourself.
Derek,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to ring the bell.
That's use that.
And
And
it,
the whole team floor.
no, for the whole all cyclists. Yeah, all cyclists. We're not one team here. You can choose your team, but what I want is everyone to get up to that level. That the cycling is better, right? But like, I commend what G Flow is doing, and I want to see the next team in line would be Anthony Mala Digi Alliance to do what they're doing, and it's a simple formula: ride in a positive way. If you're in front of the race, right? First off, you got to put the right riders in front of the race, and then you figure out how to win from the front, right? And
You know what would be so great? Just imagine Digi Alliance and G-Flow, you put that two team together and they go race abroad. They'd be very good. Especially in Panama, it'd be a complete strong team. But
but what
they get there.
Yeah, what I like to say, what I like to do is I put that onus on the federation. Actually, put together a revolving national team, and then like this tour here
Right.
in Chiriquí, the tour Chiriquí or Chiriquí in Panama, and then the one in Costa Rica. I would like to see our national team, Team Belize, going to do, which would obviously include teams, riders from.
Mixture.
Yeah, riders from Digi Alliance, from G Flow, from a couple other guys that are riding very well, and then put a team together, put support people around them, put the logistics around them, and then represent Belize in these events.
Yeah.
That's what I'd love to see.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is for CFC. Get it together.
So the
Everybody's on fire.
race, the race remains the same. The
Race,
the same.
same.
Start at
Cotton Tree.
country, head to
San
San
Ignacio back and finish like
These
Leslie's
imports.
The price is going to be higher. One category race, open. The junior and the females, they're going to ride the same course and same price. All the station price for the elite going to still be the same. Nothing changed. Just going to be increased. And the speed and the ride is going to be increased. If you look at the race this year, well, let me go back. The second year we had that race when the Guatemala came in and those guys came in. You know how exciting and fast that race was? It was so fast they smashed Oscar record by 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yeah, Javin won it by 30. That's how fast that race was going. 30 minutes compared to when Oscar won it.
Wow.
So-
I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
a
that fast. Because you look at the race, that little short hula hoop, that guy jumped in, and everybody says, you know what?
You sure you have the you have the
I
car?
have that.
El Samuel, help me.
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
It's on the trophy.
Oh, it's on the trophy.
It's on
Okay.
the trophy. 30 minutes.
I think he's right.
Yeah, 30 minutes. But we're going to try to get all the foreigners to come back, from the Caribbean and from South and Central America. Come on in. You invite them, whatever CFD allows us to bring in, we bring them in. And have a great race. I have a couple of little surprises up my sleeve, but
Yeah, wait
I'll wait for that.
wait,
Yeah, I'll wait for that.
Because it's only last week. We'll see a few. Yeah.
Yeah, well, when I always popped up in Belize, my wife says, I heard what you doing, can you, it's getting cold, okay. My wife says, okay, you want to go to Belize? Yes, dear. So, very supportive of my wife, Carol. She do a hell of a job supporting me and behind the race, and sometimes she said, you put so much energy in this outfit boxing, sometimes you forget, but hey, it's still my life. you know, sometimes cyclists get the best of us. You know, and, still love you, babe. And with that,
Well, I think you have some prize to give away,
Oh,
no?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah.
So I think time to go, so we want to give some prize?
yes, that's
Wow.
the
Okay.
prize.
Imagine it's at 9 o'clock already.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So you have your list? So what? Your prize and
But did
what?
we, you know what? We didn't touch on, I gotta touch on this real quick, Andrew.
Go
We
ahead.
touch on the 2 races coming up.
Yes, do that please, yeah.
Yeah, let's touch on those 2 races coming up. So this weekend, George, you want to go ahead and put the flyer up? Right there, the one you have on a preview screen. So Sunday, December 7th at 8 a.m. is the Chief Masters race in conjunction with the Weekend Warrior and Warren's 60th birthday. Right? 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Warren, again. On Sunday, his birthday is actually on the day of the race. So we are going to be heading starting at Old Belize to La Democracia roundabout. We're going to turn and we're going to head back to Old Belize. Finish for a total right around 49 miles. In the Masters A category, which would be 30 to 49. In the B category, which is 50 to 59. And the C category, which is 60 plus. Again, this race is Warren Cowie chipped in with some prizes, and also Mr. Tom Tillett from Loans to Go. So we're looking at some decent cash prizes here. Should be fun and a nice little preparation on the same course for the next race coming up, which will be the
Ham and turkey.
annual Weekend Warrior Ham and Turkey. Yes, this one. So there are 2 different races actually. So you got a female and the regular, the usual male. So this is going to be for category A, B, and C riders. A bunch of ham and turkeys will be given away for finished prizes. 5 deep A, 5 deep B, 3 deep C. Again, same route. Registration is $20. And when Troy Gab brought this race out, and I got notice of it, I was very excited to hop on board to support this race because, you know, it's the time to give back, and you know, I kind of love giving back, and I have a network of people.
When is this race?
This is the 14th,
14th, that's
next
the
Sunday.
following weekend.
Okay, I'll be here. You know what would be great for this race? And I'll talk to you later about it. Have someone prepare a turkey. And the guy that won the first place, he got to pull the turkey, big turkey leg off and bite it.
There you go. Hey, I'm appointing you as the.
Okay.
Let's take care of that.
I'll get a big turkey. I'll get someone to cook this turkey.
Okay.
Have the turkey right there on the podium, finish rest of everything.
That'd be
salad,
nice.
everything. And the guy that finished first, sanitize his hand, he get to pull that turkey leg off.
That's a great idea, Eckert. Great idea.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll get that done. So you're gonna have that turkey at the finish line.
Finish line.
Oh,
Well, it's gonna be at the prize
okay.
presentation at Sancas
Right.
Plaza. And guess what? It's Rasmark's birthday as well
Okay.
on that same day.
See?
So he's celebrating his birthday, so I could be a part of the birthday
Okay.
celebration.
I'll get that turkey.
But yeah, so that's a big race again. So there's a female edition of this as well. So guys, all females, the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club would like to encourage you guys to come out and support this race. Again, lots of turkeys and ham being donated for the female race and the male race. So again, like I said, I was very happy to jump on board, and I was able to secure quite a bit of ham and turkey. So I'm going to go over some of the donors for the who all helped me with hams and turkey. But we're looking at 20 plus. Just that, you know, my little network was able to generate. First off, Belizean Queen Freight. 6. They're donating 6. D. Wade, Sharon, and Desiree Wade added 4. Kevin Logan and the Crawford family added 6. Adolph Cabral, 1. Raymond Singh chipped in with another one. Mr. Terrence Sinclair chipped in with 1. Kristen Sebaranis chipped in with 2. My family, Deandra, DJ, and Ralna, 3. So that's a lot of ham and turkeys. So thank you guys very, very much for contributing. Really appreciate it. Like I said, I was excited to get out there and hustle these prizes for our great cyclists to take something home to the family.
Yeah.
So come out and
I want to see.
show your support on the 14th.
Yes.
And then they'll have prize presentation at Sancas Plaza,
And
Andrew.
that turkey.
And that turkey by, yes, Eckert.
Yeah, I'll
And Santa Claus will be out there, so the kids can take picture with Santa Claus.
Awesome.
Yeah, if that's your thing, right?
All right.
All right.
All right.
So now we'll jump into
Okay.
prizes.
Well, yeah, what? So, what we do, doesn't give out your prize then because we had some prize we
Okay.
to give, but because there's so much prize, we're going to save it for next week. So I know some folks may wait because they know beautiful cup to give away and tickets for I know my good friend Tawadi in New York. I'm going to give one ticket, so I'll put that out for next week. So we're just give away the prize given by the Alfred Parks because there'll be too much prize to give it tonight.
Okay then.
Please mark that thing yourself.
Okay.
I don't know when.
So I know.
No, no, you know?
This gentleman, he know exactly the price that they give it tonight.
Oh, I'm giving away for each prize is 2 hats, 2 cycling hats.
Oh, yeah, caps.
Cycling caps. It'll be 2, 4, 6.
Okay.
Ooh,
So D-Way and Doris decide which 2 they're gonna give for each answer.
wow.
Oh, what nice cycling caps.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Donis,
That one
Donis.
have some of them have 2 in it.
Alright.
Lovely. Donis, you want to be our model?
Let's see.
All right. Model that, Donis.
Doris choose his one. Huh?
What? Nice.
Alright.
Love it.
Yeah, like that. I can believe it, right?
Want me to read it out?
Yes, go ahead. You remain.
Name the 3 riders that finished second in the last 3 Catch the Bull Alfred Parks race. Name the 3 riders that finished second in the last 3 Catch the Bull Alfred Parks race.
You may specify that which one.
Huh? No, he did the 3 annual race.
Okay, so who came in second? Oh, okay.
Second place winners for the
Okay.
The
three.
last 3 Alfred Parks.
Well, I know if they may follow the Alfred Parks
They will,
race.
yeah.
Yep, I know. Yep. And you win yourself. You have to wait. Which 2 colors I get?
2.
You got 2. You got to pick.
Yeah, 2. I don't know. I just, I mean, they're all of them are nice, so it's hard to choose, right?
That's why.
Yeah. I don't know. You said some of them have 2 in
2
it?
in it, yeah.
Yeah, this one might have 2 in it, so this might be your 2-pack right here.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, this is a 2-pack. Dual pack.
Yeah,
Nice. Never not riding.
exactly.
That sounds like something I'd be
I
wearing.
know. No winners?
No winners it, and then all the rest.
Yes.
Oh, and then
Yes.
all the rest of Bolido. Boy.
Alright, so we get someone that put 2 names. 3 names.
3 names.
3 names. So that we had 2 races gone,
There's 3 races.
and who finished second in each one of the
In
races.
Each one of those races.
Okay, I remember D-Wade me finished second in a one. Eckers me finished second in a
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Me me finished second in a one.
That's your prize for the first question.
Come on, fellas.
So when
It's only 3 years ago.
this color decided
That's 2 there.
two. So one a green and one yellow and purple. So just remember that for the first. You have a pen? I'm gonna write that down.
George will put it in the thing. He'll put it in
So,
the
down green and yellow, purple.
in the chat.
Come on, it's an easy question.
Wait, green and purple, is it in my specific?
Well, I
Okay.
just wanted the first.
You can put the name right here.
Okay.
Paper right? Yeah.
Okay.
Look over the thing.
I just want when the person collect the prize, he say, "Oh, I'm a win. I'm a win."
I know. I'm narrowing them down. I like the old school.
Yeah.
That one.
So this is
And I'll pick
first-
one from
first
what
place.
I'm narrowing down.
Still nobody get the answer?
Nobody get the answer?
It's not in the Bible. So you know what we gotta do? So you know what we gotta do? We gotta put together a Alfred Parks Bible
Bible.
Yep.
with all the stats in there. Station
yeah.
prize winners.
Yeah.
There you go.
Carl Elston Wade, he can't get the answer. or call Miss Rita Thompson.
Call a
or
friend.
Mr. Lincoln Phillips. Carl.
Yeah.
Call Ashton Clothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Call the person that won.
Exactly.
Said who was second.
Exactly.
They must know the winner, right?
If the person that won knows exactly
Who was on the
it is.
podium, right?
Yeah.
So those are hints, tips. That's for your second prize. How many prizes are you giving away? 4.
4.
No,
And it's 2 for each,
no,
right?
no, it's 3. That's 1, that's the answer, right?
No, you got Bolito for the. Yeah, they're Bolito 3
Oh,
Bolito.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
that answer 1.
Okay.
3 Bolito.
3 Bolito. Yeah. So the 4. Percent.
I think some people that mix up as real turners with.
Oh no.
No, I think I said my name there, so we take care of people.
The 3 ballet call second feature is that 3 bad ballet.
Exactly.
3 bad
Well,
ballet.
they have to be bad.
Yeah. No, lightweight.
Yeah.
No hey, there's no lightweight that's gonna win the Alfred Parks race, okay?
Now we know. Ring the bell. Bob,
Nice.
Oscar, and that's correct.
That's right.
Kelisha.
People will put Carlton, what Carlton done if it as a wheel turn, right?
No, yeah, I thought that was wheel turn. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, right now we can take a screenshot of this and then,
So Kelisha, remember you won the this one here with the purple and green. Okay,
but
the lens freeze, the thing freeze up.
I think I take the picture.
Oh, okay.
My laptop
Yeah.
can't use, so.
Okay, so this are the color you win, Kelisha. So when you come, this is your one.
And tell me the color for the other one though.
Okay, what color for the
Um,
2 multicolor.
2 multicolor.
2 multicolor? Show it to the.
This is what you're gonna win.
Okay,
Alright,
alright. So that's for the second place.
two multi-color that one, so.
Put it over here. Put it in the order.
Give me a minute.
If you want a marker,
Yeah.
let me double those up.
That'll be good for
Do you have a marker? Yeah, I got one.
I got it?
No, right there.
Oh, I'll see if it work.
Toss it over.
This one outside, no, that's all. This is the one like work.
Yeah. Your hand shift the camera, George.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I. Alright.
Yeah. So Andrew, can I have
Sadish?
can I have that?
Yeah.
Khadijah Francis, right?
Yeah, Kelisha Francis. So just let us know when the.
Yeah, right now.
Alright.
So
Okay.
your
Yeah.
2-pack here. Whoever wins is second.
And then
And the
if I-
second question is a Bolito, but you cannot start guessing yet.
Yeah, you have to wait for the markup.
You have to wait until. Or
Bolito always a tough one.
Edgar, I think I'm gonna go with this.
Huh? Whatever makes you hot to go.
I think I'm gonna go with this.
There you go.
Watch out, the 2 colors almost look alike.
It is the same one actually. Look,
Yeah.
it's the exact same.
Okay, see?
Yeah, we pick out the same without
Yep.
even knowing.
Yep.
There we go, Andrew.
Yes, I.
Alright, then go through.
Okay. I guess they're ready, huh?
Yeah, they're ready.
Okay, Bonito. Pick a number from 20 to 40.
Between 20 and 40. All right. Between 20 and 44, the beautiful multicolor cycling caps.
You know, the reason why I get the cap is because guys always ride and, you know, they take their hat off, they take their helmet off, and some of them have nothing on their head, you know. At least, you know, that's what that cap was for.
Yeah,
you know.
if I take it, yeah.
No, we are.
Got one? Alright. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Who's your winner?
Who's the winner?
You got the pass. Philly, that's it all. Yeah, first one get 27.
Miss Philippa Rabato.
Rabato.
What? So write the name on it.
Right, now my car, get that screenshot.
But you know, I get some nice turkey dinner too for the Batu family last week for the
Miss Philippa, congratulations.
Thanksgiving dinner all the way from Boston. They send it by UPS.
All right. Black green multicolor.
Right now.
Our screen froze.
Screenshot that is.
Ready?
I got the screenshot.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now. I had the laptop on that move fast about laptop down.
Back then, if anybody have a laptop and you can help George with, send us.
I want to try to open it up and see what's going on.
George, try to fix it.
But
So what if you have laptop parts?
half a diagnosis again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right after we made the shop talk,
Oh, okay.
they got it's up to act up funny.
All right.
That equipment is not to be taken out the studio, that's why.
Mm.
Alright, I'm not gonna bring down this one. Just a minute, guys.
All right, guys.
Right now.
Our next prize, multicolor black.
Okay, multicolor block.
Yeah, we'll say color blackish.
What's up?
Ready?
Right now, for the.
This is your third. This is your third.
Uh,
Third prize.
Third prize.
2.
right now, right now.
No, we're not.
Multicolor block, two multicolor.
Yeah, and the name of the winners are on them, right? So
Yeah.
no way to mix them up.
Okay, just for the right now, that's alright.
Cool.
People still, they put in things, I always would.
Cancel out those numbers.
Alright, so after the marker, one count. Alright, so question 3 right now, I got prepared, yeah. There, go to show now. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Bolito. Pick a number between 50 and 65.
But easy man, 49, not me brother. What you get a winner quick?
50 and 65.
So just a,
Come on.
Folks, remember to
Nobody
tune in.
winner.
Got winner,
Winner.
just like that.
Tyron,
Udran?
Budran, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta write that.
They like the bolito.
Mm.
Yeah.
Karen, I think the Karen Budran, I think it is.
Yeah, the traffic, I
Yeah.
don't know, cause I want to highlight it, put it on the screen. There we go. Right there.
And the young kid, yeah, Karen Budran.
They got a screenshot there.
You write it, D-Way?
D would write it. D right?
You got it?
I'll take a screenshot, got that to the buy answer first and I'll show them part and
So always, when the folks, like people like say, oh, my answer first, but that will probably show up on our end.
Yes.
They don't know who when on our end. So if your internet's slow,
Very high
yeah,
speed.
you have to have high speed internet.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, cause
No.
picture it.
Those two numbers, those two answers is from your wife.
Oh, huh? Okay.
When she came to New York, she played scratch on match,
Ah,
scratch ticket,
all right.
Mhm.
and she won $27 US.
Nice.
Ah.
And you return to Belize, it's 54.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So those are her numbers.
Okay.
Write down the name and the
Ah.
That's where I get it from.
Neat. Neat.
Ex folks, remember to tune in Sunday morning. What time there is a start? 8 o'clock?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. So you start at Old Belize, head to La Democracy and finish at Old Belize. And then the after party, we call it the after party, or the present group that
Yeah, at
Suncast Plaza.
Suncast Plaza. Who's gonna be your winners in the A category? 30 to 39,
in it,
Eight.
or 30 to 49.
that is on the table.
They guess,
Yeah.
so they go on.
I got Brandon, I got a Harrow Campus in it, I have
I would go campus.
Give me top 3. A.
top 3A,
Brandon, Campos.
Smokes ride smart. He probably could come solo, but you have to come solo.
Smokes?
Yeah, they beat him on the sprint.
That don't happen.
Already, yeah. Now we're not win for this.
Not with all the fast guys, but he
Same
can
thing,
be at the
George.
podium.
Two more cap.
Top three.
Yes.
Black and white.
Black and white.
Okay.
Black and white. Alright. Black.
Molino.
Right now. White.
What about B category?
B category,
50 plus.
50 plus, Barney
Barney
Brown.
Barney is 60 plus.
Oh,
60?
but he said like right B.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Where you sign up? Where you sign up for? You sign up
I
for B
don't know.
or
No,
C?
yeah, right. C, probably right.
Oh, yeah, right, C?
50 plus.
Alright, so well, Ali Bale, the way they have in there, and what
Yeah.
position they have the way in there.
You think so?
Yeah, he always up on the podium.
Yeah.
Because he
Who
rides
else you
smart.
got?
I have, who else there be?
Roque riding.
Roque, oh, yeah.
Saw him
Kenny?
at home this morning.
Kenny, yep. mhm.
You have some Mexicans too, 3 Mexicans.
Okay, so well,
Nigrin,
see, I don't know,
Nigrin.
I know the unknown, so that's why I change the game.
All
thing.
right. So you got the normal 3 in the B. Myself, Roque,
Roque.
and yeah.
Kenny.
I'm not sure I'll make the podium.
Oh,
A little bit under the weather, as you guys
Okay.
can see, right? So that might affect.
But I'm gonna blow the way to smithereens.
Then
Already then.
Yeah.
We need some Ricola.
Oh, yes.
I need more
Yes,
than that.
Ricola, yep. Alright, so,
Ready?
yep, last question.
Oh, last question, Bolito. Pick a number from 55 to 95.
A big range. So.
And what you gonna get?
Huh?
Two black hats, right?
Yeah, 2 black. No, a black and a
White,
white.
black and white.
Black and a white. A black with white and a white with black.
Oh, awesome.
In the C category, who you got?
Warren Cowie, of course. I think.
Over Bonnie Brown? Bonnie beat him, you know.
But I think Sunday I beat Barney though.
Okay.
Because remember their birthday. And you have to come back after
Something
birthday.
to prove, huh?
All right. So you got Warren, Barney, who else?
Kenneth Butler.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
three
right.
good
Fair
guys.
enough. Cool.
But it definitely be one exciting event.
Yeah. It should be exciting. Yeah. In the A category, I have some young guys too. Okay, you have Charlie Leslie. You have Mike Mann. No, Mike Mann is not 30 yet.
He said today he was at the shop. He can get a special invitation, so he'll be riding.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
he got a
but you
special
can't do that
invitation.
though.
Huh?
You cannot do
Well,
that. See,
that's why
the-
I asked him if you're right, and he said that he gets
see,
a special invitation.
that's the thing. You can't get special invitation, man. You're either 30
Or you.
or you're not. If it's a master's 30 to 49, you can't. And I don't know. I gotta confirm that with Chief, but
Okay.
yeah, usually. Well, then you make it club then. So you can't do special invitation. That right there. So
How old Mike Man?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If he's 30, he's in. But if he's not 30,
Well, he said special invitation. That's what he told me this evening. So.
yeah.
Sorry if I bust a bubble.
So other guys could get special invitation to then. So Darren, if he get a special invitation and he's not 30, why Darren Anderson?
Oh Lord, I open a can of worms.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's the issue I have with cycling in Belize. It's too subjective.
Right,
It needs
right,
to be like if you say that, that's what needs to
Stick with the
happen.
guns. Don't change.
Right, or just make it a club. Just make it club. Like we know, all the club riders are invited, right? Just say that.
Yeah.
You can't include some and exclude others.
Right.
That doesn't work. I don't know. We have to learn that doesn't work.
Try Gab after texting man and say.
Well, that's not Troy. That's
not
that
Troy.
would be
Okay,
Chief. That'd be
all right.
Chief. So.
But that's why I say do away with A, B,
so,
and C.
so Chief will have to
You don't have to
explain.
scroll.
Oh, Chief will have to explain. Chief,
Because,
that's it, Chief.
Yeah, because if you cannot special invite guys that are not does not make the criteria.
Yeah.
If you do that, you're showing a bias somewhere, right? You agree?
I agree.
You know, and these are things, you know, I will be vocal on it. You know, Andrew and I'll be vocal on anything there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let that slide.
Yeah, you gotta keep it.
See, I won't let that slide
I know,
because
I welcome no dead people out of the grave.
hopefully that's not the case.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully we stick to the 30.
Yeah.
in any event, get rid of it. That's my take on it. You're not gonna have this problem if you just say, okay, open race. Everybody ride the race.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but at some point you have to have a masters too. You don't believe in
Well,
masters? How would you do the masters?
If I do the masters, once you're elite, you can't ride.
But masters, what's your definition of being a master cyclist?
55
Nobody
to.
get this in.
What? You serious? No man.
Yeah, we don't have the.
Then put the number before, then put the number after.
The
Well,
number between 55 A 95?
Oh, that's why, because of between 55 and 95.
Yeah, huge range.
Yeah.
40. 40, it's fine.
See, I think
But they got one
I
above the
told
number
you
and
what
one
you
below the
said. You
number.
can't have nobody with special invitation. You can't do that.
you know in Belize sometimes we are afraid of making those tough decisions, tough calls, but we have to understand that you just have to make those decisions and,
Yeah, well,
and live with them, right? And live with them.
International, they call, how are you?
Exactly.
You don't play at all. Then they say, oh, either this, no.
Yeah.
They lay down the law.
Right. Like I think sometimes people feel bad to leave people out. But if you don't meet the criteria, it's okay to be left out. That nothing is wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? If they say, if I go to an event and they say, hey, you gotta have hair on your head to enter.
Yeah.
I can't. I
Okay,
don't
come
have
on.
any hair in my head, so I can't go in.
You go on the
None of us. Hey, actually, none of us will be in.
Get these two boys guys.
But we're gonna make a special exception for Eckert and then Jonas. What happened will be at you. Yeah, so that's wild, man. I hope, like I said, I hope.
It's not. I hope that's
That's
not.
good. Like,
Yeah.
drop the number, like, somebody put the hours to put one above the number and they just not get it.
Then you start creating some unfair advantage or disadvantage for the guys in the 30 39 category,
Yeah.
right?
He does.
If you let a guy in that's not 30,
30 and he's.
you know. So I don't know, man.
It calls ruction and destruction.
Yeah.
I don't know. At this point, I'm tired of beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Do
It's
the right
easy.
thing.
You gotta let them wake up.
I'll let Eckert do it.
Right, somebody made it count down and then
You know, some of the times I.
they
watch
jump
the
it
figures,
again
don't you
and
dare.
literally say one before the number, one after the number.
Judge didn't give me a clue.
Yeah.
Judge didn't give me a clue and they still not get it. Blues Clues. Boy, I know that the lot of the wives there and the girlfriend say, listen to me, you better go win a ham on turkey, no, because that help me towards when you so the wives don't mind that then guys go right, cause but boy, if they come home no ham on turkey,
No ham on
boy,
turkey,
sad
oh.
face. You better go there, tell you better go catch on
The
turkey.
guy was saying, listen here, I came first, but I tasted turkey out there. The turkey was fine out there. Oh, yeah.
So the ham on turkey race about the course again?
Same as this weekend.
Same as this weekend.
Identical.
Oh, identical.
And then it's exactly the same. It's just a different race.
Okay.
So it's a weekend warrior club race. So
So that's club race, that club race.
yeah,
oh,
so that one all the club riders can ride, obviously.
Okay.
But then, like I said, this weekend should be Masters. But we'll see how it goes.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Mm. But the lone races after this,
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, how is
The
someone-
Canadian turns.
And then the Sugar and Cream Classic is right around the corner.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to have a pre-New Year's Day classic. I think 1 week later. it's
Yeah,
supposed
that's
to
after.
be.
That's the. I believe that's the weekend after the 14th.
Yeah. Well, what's the deal with the race for the Kaya, the energy race, the
rain.
the rain?
rain,
Okay.
yeah.
But it's not postponed, but what date they put it?
I haven't heard
Okay.
anything.
Because after that, that's it. And I think no other race till New Year's.
Till New Year's.
No, but Chief and them have a Boxing Day race though.
Yeah, jump the number again.
They jumped the number?
They keep the jump it again. Like later, somebody put one before and next person put one after the number.
But they don't look and see what everybody posts and they should say, okay, let's
This one missing.
Yeah,
The missing.
There's something missing.
Missing number.
It's missing
I
number.
know they come close to each other, like
Ah.
3 messages within each other. They got the number with that before and the number after. If you give that an easy clue and somebody else put it in.
Yeah.
Blues Clues. I know it I can't say, and I go in 2 cap. Just imagine the legacy Alfred Parks left by.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you know what is so beautiful? I actually met him, spoke to him, with him. So that I feel honored to be here and to be able to commentate in a race,
Yeah.
and knowing that, he left a legacy behind. I mean, it's like,
You know the last active rider that seen Alfred? You would never guess who it is.
Palace Fitzgerald. Palace.
That's right. Boss was the last man
After that
that take a
number don't
picture.
come up before and they sit at the
Active rider,
I don't
you know.
get that.
And Pastor said, Edgar, take a picture. No, I don't need to take no picture. I have so many pictures in here, and I have pictures in. I don't need to take that, you know. But yeah. He tell me he was going, oh, Edgar, I'm going to go in California. I said, okay, when are you going to go? He says, I'm going to be there in 2 weeks' time. I said, okay. Just let me know if you're there, then I'll come down to LA and I'll meet you and let's meet Alfred. Was you do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I went down, I meet Palace.
Got winner now?
Nope.
No winner?
How come that?
Again, it's between 55 and what?
95.
95.
They literally skipped the number one message after the next.
Oh, wow.
Like they got a number before, I mean a number after and a number before.
Who skip the number and go back? When you go back, then judge and say, skip the number, so they give you the answer.
Yeah.
I'll give that easy clue.
So yeah, I gotta get in touch with Dolph. I gotta give him that picture. He probably didn't even know that,
Okay.
you know.
By Dolfo, he still watch Dolfo, you had a fro. You had a fro.
Fro back there.
Yeah, you had a fro in the picture.
Can I see the
Yeah.
picture?
Dolfo. You have it
I'll
open?
give this easy clue because I really don't know.
It's a double number, folks. We want to give it away. I hungry, I want to finish eat.
Who's this?
I want to eat. I want to eat some more pepper.
Shabazz.
Which one?
The one back there with the glasses.
Okay.
That's
Come on,
Joe.
what?
Who's this
This
guy?
guy's,
Is there some, maybe you delayed so
keep forgetting,
that
that's Dolfo.
Guys, the
This
number
guy.
is a double. It's a
This
double.
guy here,
I started putting double.
Terry know this guy.
Mm.
Terry and Lincoln know this guy, but this guy here is that's the
And
one.
where was this race?
This that was at Rogers Stadium.
Come on,
They
guys.
finished at Rogers Stadium.
You mean this is cross country?
Come on.
No, that was I think Bema
Come
and back.
on, come
I
on.
haven't
Okay.
written down behind the picture.
I put in the doubles.
Yeah.
Now, way easier clue.
Yep, that's a clue. It's a double number.
Yeah,
Adolf.
yeah.
Nice.
That narrowed down to just
But I want to give it to him.
four
Yeah,
possible
yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, three possible numbers.
That's Henry White.
Actually, four, sorry.
No, that's a book below.
Bob Beline.
Bob
There you
Beline.
go, Bob. I always say Henry White.
He was a great trainer.
Yeah, that's Bob.
Okay. This is Mr. Buck. Huh? This is a guy.
He trained Palace, he trained,
And he used to. I hear he used to take his car out.
yes, Vincent, Alphonse Williams, other guys that he trained.
Yeah, that's Bob.
And who's this other guy?
I don't remember this guy name. Lincoln probably know that guy, but I don't know that guy.
I
Terry, go shopping. Go on the Boulevard and get groceries from the place. That's the clue I'm going to give. First clue.
They got it?
They don't get it
It's
yet.
the name of a grocery store in Belize City.
So I got to be wrong, Judge. I kind of know how.
I don't know how. I literally got my eyes on this thing and then they do the one way.
It's the name of a grocery store in Belize City on the boulevard, and it's not 77.
You giving it to them?
Oh no.
That's a good one.
Hey, I gotta go recover for Sunday.
You see?
Hungry bad. but-
Not 77, guys.
Come on.
Yeah, anyways.
Seriously?
What?
Still not yet?
I
Something
think we delayed that's why because when my person are doubles, they never sit for a good while. And you know,
That's
a natural
Henry
delay.
White,
Wait.
Shabazz, Big Glen, that. Well, look at
Somebody
Alfred.
put team, come on.
Yeah.
Look at-
Feel it, somebody, come on,
Yeah.
come on.
You know who that?
Come on, somebody.
we are then.
Yeah, stand up.
Uh,
99 out of
Vasquez.
the range,
No.
so I can't put 99. I just like giving it up to
Put it
him.
up.
There you go.
Winner?
You put Henry say you put idiot long
Yeah,
time.
no, I can't open this
no,
person.
I don't say no
Vicky
idiot.
Bradley?
I going to the full chat fail. When I put
That's
idiot
him.
now, I don't know why I put idiot long
You
time.
got like
Put
that.
idiot. I put idiot long time. Or I give it.
You got a winner?
I'm gonna search through the chat for that. I watch this thing for the longest and I say no idiot.
Yeah.
So you show me.
I put him in.
Henry Linares. So he always win. Yeah.
Henry.
He's out of Cayo.
I went through the full shot to try to find that, but you send me it if you want to prove the point. Anyways, Henry Linares.
Well, guys,
A great
we have
combo.
come. Yep. We have come to the end of another beautiful show.
So is this Henry Linares, that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Mr.
Yeah.
Linares.
That's the only one that I have.
Okay. Then here, Judge God.
No, that's here. When you Pablo
No,
Calderon.
Jeff,
Calderon.
no. On a proof to me, on a put idiot long time, now on the
Great
argument,
Pablo
on a proof on
Calderon.
the point. I'm going to try to search Henry and this guy there, the same put idiot. I don't see any idiot. So I don't know what it's that for. So that's something I put that long time.
In Belize?
Keep my eyes
That's the
on this.
Mexico Olympics.
Wow, man, clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But before him, it was him.
Who's that?
That's his brother, James.
oh, James, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Alfred looked sick on him. He never sick.
Yeah.
He didn't win any cross country.
No.
No, I could tell.
Yeah.
So this is what the 207th?
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, guys, so we have come to the end of another great show. You want to give your final words, Eckert?
I'd like to thank the fans, donors, D-Wade George, and all the donors and sponsors for this next Alfred Parks race. I'd like to thank my wife for sending me to Belize to enjoy myself, get away that snow, and family in California, Jackie, Stephen, Rita in Belize, and all loved ones and family. Thank you guys, and let's keep this dream alive.
Yes, I. D,
Thank you guys. Love you. Have a great night.
in closing, I want to thank each and every one of the fans who tune in, all the people who won prizes, all who give prizes. You know, tune in Sunday as we bring you live coverage of the Masters, Santino's Masters race / Warren Corey birthday race. I want to thank you guys, my co-host D Wade, my special guest Eckert. Thank you guys for making it such a great show. I want to big up Georgian behind the scenes. I want to big up Russell outside taking care of my little two grandbabies, Ruction and Destruction, and of course, not leaving without saying big up yourself, Mr. Kevin Logan, and
Thanks for the hat.
yes,
Miss Sheridan.
Yes, Miss Sheridan.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you for caps. Beautiful.
Yes, the
Wow,
name.
you spot on.
Where's the name on the side or
I must next side. Yeah.
personalized?
Yeah. You're on next side. Yeah.
Pretty
Yep,
cool.
Yep. Mine's are white.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Yep. Yes, and last but not least, my beautiful wife at home. See you soon. With that, we are out.
Peace.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn.